Hey guys, it's Saru, and the end of the year is upon us, thus rings the bell for... I have no idea what I'm saying. It's been a good year, that's all I'm trying to say. It's truly been a good year. And I wanted to talk about this year for a bit with you guys, and yeah. So, I don't know what to say other than thank you. Sounds early, probably, but let me explain why I want to say thank you to you guys. You see, I didn't really do any YouTube content except say VODs from Twitch, such as my Harry Potter series that I did, or a couple of Revelation Online funny videos I did, nothing big. But this year is when I really got into YouTube, and it's been a huge year. So, in November of last year, I finally got over this dark depression that I was dealing with for the last 5 years, and if I'm being honest, I've dealt with depression since I was 9 years old. At least that's as young as I remember. I've always felt depressed, sad, upset, feeling like I wasn't enough, that my self-esteem was just in the dumpster. Oftentimes in my youth, I felt suicidal, I felt just really dark thoughts, but I stood my ground in November, got up, and I wanted to do things differently. For my life, for my mental state, for everything. And I had decided then and there that I really wanted to push myself. Now, it all started with being sick. I know, sounds familiar, but I get sick so often. I had an ear infection and the flu, and I just still wanted to push forward with my little EP that I was doing, which if you follow me here, then you know that I did release that little album early this year, and it was basically just piano and voice. It's a little melodramatic music, but I really wanted to release that specific type of music. I don't know why, but I've always wanted to since I was about 18 years old, and I had lots and lots of demos to do it, but I kind of just ended up with these tracks, at least to just get it out of the way, and so I did. Now in January of this year, I finally got to see Evanescence live.
Everything is so dark, and I know there's something wrong, but I can't turn the light on.
I had always wanted to see them live. I've loved Amy Lee for many years. Love her voice, love her lyrics, love the band, or the many members that have come in and out of the band. It was an amazing experience, and seeing them with an entire symphony and just, it was beautiful. Now mind you, again, I had an ear infection and I was dying at the time basically, and I just wanted to experience it. I just wanted to go there, even though it was an 8-hour drive, so... but it was worth it. Now my eardrum on my right ear didn't exist anymore because it had popped earlier that year, and I was in the hospital and everything, but you know, it was still worth it, whatever. Now in February, I finally finished my album, or at least I was finishing it up, and I was getting ready for TERA to release on consoles. I had just heard that it was coming on consoles, and there was these betas and stuff, and I had no idea, so I don't know. I was always a huge fan of TERA, and I have no idea why. I've said it before, it's most likely nostalgia, and it was great. I wanted to experience the game again without really the stress of going on PC and starting late in the game where thousands and thousands of players already were ahead of me, and I knew I wouldn't get anywhere. And I had tried already in December to play TERA PC with my guild, and it just didn't really work out very well. In March, I got invited to join the En Masse Entertainment partnership, or the EME partners, and release my first video of the year on YouTube, basically addressing that. I was one of the first EME partners, and I've been with them basically all year now. And on March 3rd, I released my very first video of the year, which was basically stating and addressing the whole EME partnership to basically no one, because I had like 100 subscribers. I really had like no subscribers. It was about 100, give or take, and it was just friends and family basically. Now in 2017, I did have a few first impressions and a silly little movie that I did, which honestly was just boredom, along with some trolly videos like the Revelation Online videos and all that stuff, but it was nothing that really mattered. The first impressions and all that was really more for the Ascend Them Gaming community reviews and stuff like that. It wasn't really for me, but I was trying something different. But En Masse believed in me. I mean, they invited me along for the ride. In March, I was also covering the game Mavericks, which I was pretty interested in at the time, and I tried to get into the Darwin project, but again, nothing crazy, however. Now, the open beta for TERA console finally came out around mid-March, and on March 13th, I was giving my first impressions of the open beta. And 2 weeks later, the game would basically release, and I'd be stuck in an endless loophole of playing this game forever. And finally, fast forwarding to April 1st, I did a guide on how to level up super fucking fast on TERA, and it kicked off. I mean, it kicked off my entire channel. Everyone wanted to know this video, they wanted to know secrets. It was shared by by En Masse on their social media pages like Twitter and Facebook. It was posted on Reddit, on their forums, everywhere. It had a shit ton of impressions and it gained traction. Now, many guides and videos, and about 3 months later, I had gained about 4,000 subscribers literally just on TERA, and it was intense. I wanted to keep going, pushing content almost every day, news, guides, everything, and was able to get a YouTube partnership in September to finally monetize my videos. Now, keep in mind that again, YouTube wasn't really my priority. I was just kind of doing this because I was bored, but to monetize videos was kind of cool. Now, throughout this year, I met some amazing content creators. I met Tanek127, who pushed me, still pushes me, and I got to work with him and do some videos with him, which is basically just on the state of the game for TERA, and I think we did do some cool little pressure on Bluehole to kind of make it better, because we've seen a lot of cool improvements. That man is a treasure, and it was a pleasure to meet him and work with him, and I hope he'll have my children. However, early on, I dealt with people botting my channel and harassing me, sending me threats, finding personal details about me to exploit, creating propaganda, and creating a fake narrative to completely shut down my channel or remove me from other gaming communities, and I didn't know what to do. And again, I deal with depression, I deal with a lot of anxiety, and I had no idea how to deal with this. So I did what a normal person would do. I spoke with other people that have dealt with this before, and I spoke with Uber and Cry. But I spoke with Uber first because I knew that he had experience in this little department. He helped me a lot, he gave me a lot of advice, and he's a wise one, that one. I know he seems a little insane with all that he does with content creation and Ice Poseidon and all that stuff, but he's really wise. After that, I spoke with Cry, and he basically confirmed everything Uber said and just said, fuck the haters, do what you do, you know, all that stuff. And it really did help. I mean, I spoke with a lot of people. I was able to speak with the En Masse community team to see what I was doing wrong, how I could correct it. I can be pretty emotional when it comes to so much negativity being thrown at me at once, and they helped me. All these people helped me, and they helped me shape the content that you see now, and I am in a much better place because of it now. Now, honestly, at first I did this channel, like I said, because I was bored. My album or EP had just finished, and it was something to do. Now, it's crazy. I don't even really know what happened and kicked off. This year was great. I landed a few gigs for voice work. A lot of you might know that I do voiceover work or voice acting or whatever the case you want to call it. And I created some monster voice work for the Goatman, which was like these screams, which, you know, doing my metal background from screaming and death metal and black metal screaming, it really kind of helped, to be honest. Did a few voices of NPCs for Bless Online, which honestly was just more of a community event where they basically said, anybody that wants to be in the game, send us voice clips, and then we'll choose like, I don't know, like 100 people or whatever. And I was one of those people, so I was able to be some voices of the NPCs, and my name was even in the credits. I did some NPCs for an upcoming MMORPG that I can't really name, some other horror games that I'm not really allowed to mention, and the newest thing that I could mention is Lovecraft's Untold Stories, which is available on Steam now. Get it today. But anyways, I was one of the voice actors, and I think the main intro of the game, when you start up the game, that's my voice, so fancy. I don't know, it's been a good year. Like I said, honestly, I can say it's all thanks, at least 99% of it is thanks to En Masse Entertainment for promoting me non-stop, helping me grow, offering an amazing partnership, and just constantly pushing me to do greater things. This year was all about TERA, and really that's basically what it was. You look at my channel and it was like over 100 videos of just TERA. And next year I do have amazing things planned for other games, so I'm not going to be like 100% on TERA anymore. I will be diversing my channel. I did a poll a few months ago and I asked you guys on my community page on YouTube if I should just stick to TERA, if I should be more diverse, if I should just get away from TERA altogether, and the majority of you just said have my babies. That was an option as well, but the other majority also said, you know, be diverse, and we're on a journey, you and I, viewer, me. You know, this is new to me, and I want to thank you guys for being on this journey with me. Now, I want to thank every single subscriber, viewer, sharer, or person that does neither and still supports me through friendships or mean, hater, or people that fully 100% still talk about me, even though they completely detest me. Thank you. You have pushed me to do better things, to be in a better state of mind, to be a little more wise, to, I don't know, grow in a lot of ways. So thank you. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys next year. Much love, and as always, respect one another, love one another, and fuck Richard. God damn it.